Hello there, it's Sarah from Paper Lovely. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to make paper rosettes. I decided one of the series I want to work on throughout the year is some quick tutorials for you. I know a lot of times we want to do something that we haven't done in a while and just need a quick reminder, so I thought this series might be helpful to some of you. If you have any requests, please let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to create a tutorial showing how to do things in the simplest and quickest way possible. So jumping into this today, I am using some 12 by 12 paper. This is from the Main Squeeze collection by Create Paper, and I've trimmed that down to strips that measure 12 by 1.5 inches. Here I'm taking those to my scoreboard and I will mark those at every 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and so on. And I've done that with all 4 strips of paper. Now I'm gonna fold these. It's really similar, well, exactly the same really as how you would make a fan when you were a little kid. So you're gonna fold back, forth, until you get a zigzag of your paper. And you'll see in a second, I'll show you how that looks when it's finished. And once I do get all of those folded, I like to take my bone folder and just crease that a bit so I get a nice crisp fold. Now I'm going to take some score tape. I am using the 1/4 inch score tape just because the 1/2 inch is just slightly too wide. This makes it a little bit easier, but I'm going to place that tape as close to the top of that fold as I can. And then you're going to match up your paper at the folded end. So you'll have 2 1/2 inch pieces that are being connected and you'll see the cut edges on the back side, but it's going to give you a nice folded edge on the front. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other end and just connect that into a circle. Again, putting the 2 folded edges together. So to turn this into a rosette, you're going to need something to hold each end when you hot glue it. So I'm using a Fiskars 1-inch paper punch to punch out some circles in coordinating paper. And you're going to take that circle and you're going to push it in towards the center. You're kind of pushing it in on itself until it will kind of naturally just fold in, and then you'll get the base of your rosette. You want to take some hot glue then, place that in the center, and you don't need a ton, but you do want to make sure that you try and hit all of the little folds of the fan. Then place your circle on top, and I do like to use the back of my bone folder because the glue is really hot through that paper. So that's a little tip for you so you don't burn your fingers. And then you'll flip this over as soon as you can, as soon as it's holding somewhat tight. Add some more hot glue on the back, and then that will complete your rosette. So let's do that one more time. I'm going to go ahead and add the score tape to one end of each of my folded fans. Then I'll peel off the score tape backing and I'm going to place both of the folds together. I'll peel off the backing on that second piece of score tape and again place the 2 folds together to create a circle. Then I'll take that and fold it in on itself, and here you'll see this kind of pops up. This one gave me a little bit of trouble, but you get the idea. I left this in here because you get the idea a little bit better. You can see how it folds in. Add your hot glue in the center. Make sure that you hit all of the folds of the fan. And then once that's holding somewhat tight, you're going to want to flip it over as soon as you can. Add some glue to the back and then place another one of your paper circles. And that's going to complete the rosette. So if you want to hang out with me for a little while longer, I'm going to go ahead and decorate these. I've got some chipboard, some stickers. Here I've cut some flowers. This is using a Tim Holtz die, I believe, or it might just be a Sizzix die that I ran through with tissue paper to get a little bit of a different texture, and I'm just folding those in 4s. That little mini tag is from the Heart Day collection from one of the sticker sheets. So I'm gonna glue those little paper flowers down. And I do, when I embellish these, I do like to continue using hot glue just because you never know, this might get knocked around and it's just more secure, I think, than using a liquid glue. For the second one, I'm going to use some chipboard stickers, and these are also from the Heart Day collection. And I just sort of play around with things until I get a design that I like. And once I'm happy with that, I'll add some hot glue to the back of the whole thing and place it on top of the rosette. And then here I'm going to finish this up with a sticker from the Hello Love collection. And I will add some hot glue to the back of that also. And there's my 2 completed rosettes. Now I went ahead and made a few extra off camera, and I want to show you one last thing, and this is how I attach a straw to the back. These are really cute, you know, to stick inside a gift bag or inside some Happy Mail if you're sending, you know, a cute little notebook and you want to just tuck this underneath the strings. So what I'm doing there is I just used my fingers to flatten one edge of the paper straw, added some hot glue to the back, placed the straw down, added a little bit more glue, and then I'm adding another circle behind that just to give it a nice cleaner edge. And then I'll show you that one more time. I'm just going to take one edge of the straw and flatten that between my fingers. I'll add some hot glue to that back circle, stick the straw in that, make sure it's nice and straight, add a little bit more glue to the back, and then place the last paper circle over top to give it a nice clean edge. And that will complete the video for today. Additional photos as well as a full list of supplies can be found at my blog post, linked in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a comment or a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.